Hello everybody and welcome back to Robert's Reviews. Today is a movie that I had to watch for film club, and so I should mention, so last year, or I guess earlier in this year, I did film club movies because I entered film club, I joined film club, and I was like, okay, I might as well review them on the channel then. So if you ever see those, random movies, that's because I watched them in film club. And now I'm the treasurer of film club, so it's a whole lot of fun. So if you live in Oneonta and you go to SUNY Oneonta, definitely check out film club, it's a lot of fun. If you don't, you can still subscribe and check out all my reviews for all the movies we talked about, and feel free to watch along with us and comment down below what you thought about these movies so that we can kind of have a conversation outside of film club. So definitely consider doing that because it's a lot of fun for me to be able to react and talk to comments, so definitely consider doing that. But today we're going to be talking about Whiplash. Whiplash was released in 2014. It was written and directed by Damien Chazelle. No spoilers, but the general idea about the film is this drummer, he's this young drummer who goes to this really good music school, and he's trying to learn how to drum better, and he has this really jerk of a band teacher who, literally is mentally and physically abusive. And I should mention now what the kind of idea of the story is, the meaning of it, which is that, good job is not, are like the worst things you could say to a musician or to an up-and-coming person. Which, yes, but also, and that's like the main thing is, in order to make it, you have to be better than everybody else. You have to push yourself harder, and you have to suffer. You literally have to suffer for your art. And I think that's a really cool message, but it's not really what I took out of it, and I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are. So I'm gonna tell you this right now. My thought about it is that you are okay to get to where you're supposed to be. Right? Like for me, I am perfectly okay with having 165 subscribers. I'd like more, so definitely consider subscribing. But if I have 165, I'm okay with that. I'm still going to make more videos. But there are some people who will not stop until they are the best YouTuber, right? But it's okay to just be like, this is where I'm at, and this is where I'm okay with being at the level. Which isn't the story for Miles Teller's character, Andrew. That's not him and Fletcher. They want to go higher. But then you have the other background characters like Andrew's girlfriend that he has for a while, and Andrew's dad specifically, who are, they're specifically talked about as being less than, but they seem happy. And I think that the important part here is not the fact that they are mentioned as being lower, but the fact that they are okay with that. They're okay with sacrificing a little bit of their talent so they can be with other people, which I appreciate because it's always hard to find a balance between, having someone you're interested in a romantic way, and balancing that time and effort with school and extracurriculars, and it's always complicated, but I always try to find time with it for it, but it really is complicated, and I appreciate that it touched on those things. However, there are some issues with the film, and I'm going to talk about those before I talk about what I think is fantastic about the film. The main issues of the film is the side characters do nothing. The girlfriend I thought was going to have a really awesome point, and it didn't, so I was like, that's really frustrating. Is what it is. Same with the father, was kind of less than I thought. And the movie definitely has a drag in the middle of it after this crazy thing happens that I can't talk about, but there's this really big lapse of time that really just kind of suffers. And it's followed by some really great stuff, and it's preceded by some really great stuff, but there's definitely a lull in the film that kind of sags. But really, the story is fantastic. It leaves me breathless thinking about it. I'm like, oh gosh, it's giving me anxiety just talking about it. I think Miles Teller was really good. I think he was absolutely fantastic, but really, the main part of this film is J.K. Simmons, who plays Fletcher. He is a god in this film. I mean, he is just so scary and threatening, and my whole body when I'm watching that film is like, what's gonna happen? It's really cool. So if you watch this movie, just focus on him. I mean, just watching him is such an inspiration as an actor to be better, and he's such a great actor, and I feel like he kind of gets thrust to the wayside a lot of the times, but he really is fantastic here. I would love to talk more about this film, but a lot of it really is spoilery, and I don't want to spoil it for you. So do yourself a favor, check out this film. It is almost perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and give Whiplash an A. Have you seen Whiplash? If so, let me know in the comments below what you thought about the film. I had a great time watching it. Definitely watch it if you haven't seen it. Please watch it. It is I think, an essential film. I think it is absolutely an essential film. Same with like La La Land. I have a poster of La La Land like literally right behind the camera. I think that I like this film more than La La Land, although La La Land's definitely close. But definitely check out both of them. I think they're very, very good, very, very fun movies. So check those out if you have a chance. But let me know in the comments below if you've seen it. Did you like it? You know, let me know. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And definitely share with your friends. And as always, keep watching movies and television. Stay educated. And I'll see you guys in the next video.